every single person would be talking about it for years. Asmongold would have made a YouTube video about it. That would have been a banger. Like, he would have gotten at least like 750,000 views easy. Okay, straight up. I'm so damaged as. Did you see Asmon quit Elden Ring DLC? He did.
Are you done with the game? I might give it a maybe another day. Like, I don't know, but like I think I'm pretty much done. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I think that the DLC is too hard for it to be fun. Like, when every single attack combo like stuns you and then you're locked into an animation and then you get insta-killed. I just like, I can beat it, and of course I could beat it, but I just don't really want to.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to sit through 100 attempts or 50 attempts on every boss where it's like you have to dodge like a 5 attack. Are you done with the game? I might give it a...
Motherfuckers are pissing their pants because the DLC has a separate leveling system. Yeah, look. You know, I get where Asmongold's coming from, for sure. Especially because From Software can be like that. I myself have personally quit many From Software games before returning to it. Okay. He's quit cheesing. I've stopped almost all From Software games with the exception of Elden Ring. I myself have quit every From Software game once and have waited sometimes years until returning to it. Sekiro being one, obviously. And I will say that that's a valid take, but also Sean is right. Hasan, a tip I saw is you don't have to power through ASAP. There's plenty to wander around and discover. I've been getting a vibe check on people's reactions to the DLC, and the one thing I keep seeing is people underestimating the impact of scatter-tree blessings. These make a massive difference and you can come back later. No, you don't need to kill the lion or Rolana at the start. I've noticed a lot of people playing or streaming the game are getting rocked because they haven't explored enough to get their blessings up. Maybe it's explained poorly in the game, but it's pretty essential to scale up for the bosses. Do not power through. You have to use the new level up system. It's really important. Asmon is partially right. Elden Ring is not as balanced as any of the linear games, probably due to the difficulty of optimizing and balancing for all the different builds and routes people take, where it's hard to be balanced and not under/over leveled. Sean is still right though. Yes, Sean is absolutely correct. Elden Ring is as hard as you make it. He's absolutely correct on this. There are games from the From Software franchise that are not like that, like Sekiro. Elden Ring is not one of them though. Elden Ring is like the OG, even less linear, but still like similar to all the other From Software games, where it's just, you know, it is what you make it. You can over level, you can find better items, you can inevitably use, you know, what people would consider cheating or you know, mimic tears or whatever. In 2019, during the massive classic WoW launch, the week they released the battleground Alterac Valley, the very first thing I did, the very first match was beeline for Asmongold in the middle of the field of strife and disabled him for 30 seconds with my goblin rocket helm. He knew right there that it was not going to be very fun to be him in that game. Is that a copy pasta? What the fuck? Mimic tears are definitely worth it in this one, I think. If you use even a single scatter-tree fragment, you are cheesing. Elden Ring is as hard as you make it, but if you want to try beating the end game boss with a bare fist, go for it. But if you, but it won't be the game's fault when you find that difficult. If you're stuck, haven't explored and level up, try build summons, etc. Like I got one boss that was pretty hard and intense, so I left for a while and came back later when my character was stronger and I beat it. It's allowed. You won't get arrested. Yeah, cheesing is what he's saying. But yeah, he's right. If Asmongold wasn't having as hard of a time, and a Lady Kotaku writer said this about a From Software game, every single person would be talking about it for years. Asmongold would have made a YouTube video about it. That would have been a banger. Like, he would have gotten at least like 750,000 views easy. Okay, straight up, let's be real. He would have made a YouTube video that got 750k views in like a week. Guy's message for Elden Ring players:
if you use magic, you're a pussy. If you
Look
use
at him.
summons,
He knows all the memes now, bro. This makes me so happy. Like, he knows the memes, dude. What the fuck? This man was like a diehard, what I like to call a jock gamer, okay? This is in like a jock gamer who literally, like, he's memeing, but he was a jock gamer, as in like COD, Madden, 2K, like the type of shit that everybody plays, like all the normie gamers play. And as a jock gamer, he would play like Spider-Man, right? And he'd be like, wow, this is peak cinema. This is like a narrative masterpiece, right? And then he played Red Dead Redemption 2 and was like, what the fuck is gaming? He has the arc that you had a few years ago on Lamau. No, with From Software, I had this level of appreciation. But you also have to remember, like, I was never a jock gamer. I always played like the fucking, I always played the lamest. I played RTS when I was growing up. What are we talking about? Anyway, but now that he's like deeply invested in From Software as a franchise, like From Software franchise, he's like, oh, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, you're right. It was before, I think it was before Red Dead. He played Ghost of Tsushima and he was like, this is amazing. And then he played Red Dead and he was like, this is amazing. And then he fucking dove into Elden Ring and he was like, okay, it's over. And I love that, like, in that time frame, he went from like talking shit or not talking shit, but like learning all the shit talking in the From Software universe.
you're pussy. Okay? Let me say that one more time. If you use magic, you're pussy. If you use summons, you're pussy. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Come on, we're in 2024, bro. Look, this is how I think about it, right? If I can do it, Duke uses magic, Duke is pussy. Duke is pussy. This is how I think about it, right? Chat, if I can do it, anybody could, bro. I'm living proof of this shit, man.
All right, let's do it. Nick Merckx cooked by Mr. B's. Nick Merckx calls out Chris Tyson. You should be ashamed of yourself leaving behind your wife and child to go play pretend. Ava is literally always with her kid and doesn't even go on shoes to spend more time with him. Tuckman is always smiling. Not sure why this rumor is a thing. Damn, Mr. Beast, base trans ally once again.